Hi, I'm Sandra, and I'm an occupational therapy student and amateur outdoors adventurer, and I'm documenting and sharing little bits of my life just to remember the good, the bad, and the best, so stick around for some good times. Why is that so dark? I am between my first and second year of OT school. We still take classes, but we only do 6-week blocks with one course at a time, so it ends up being about 14 hours a week of classwork plus 14 hours a week of studying. So I am working full-time. This week I actually happen to work more than full-time. I have worked about 80 hours this week. So that means that my schoolwork has kind of suffered, not too bad. I've been able to keep on top of it, but it is a Friday night and I got home at about 6:45 and snuck in a quick workout. I don't always work out at night, so now kind of begins what a normal evening in the summer would look like after I get home from work or class or whatever that is.
You wanna go out? Oh yes you do. Go potty, Stinky.
Oh, look who's still here.
Hi, gorgeous.
So the reason I was coming outside was not to meet my beautiful friends, but because I need to check on our garden, and it actually appears to be growing a lot of weeds, so I'm gonna add that to my to-do list for tomorrow. I don't have much of a green thumb, or I guess I do, because I'm growing some beautiful vegetables. Jake's house had this gorgeous garden. It's just kind of been a fun year because we don't really know what's gonna pop up, because some stuff might pop up from last year. So the reason it's so covered in weeds is because I'm not very good at identifying plants, so I didn't want to pull anything until I knew it was definitely a weed. Yeah, I'm really excited to see kind of how this grows and how it takes off. So I come out here pretty much every evening that I'm up here and I check on it, make sure that she's growing good. So I'll keep you updated on the garden journey, but that is part of my evening, is coming out here to check on it. And I got to see some friends. In the evenings, I do typically post up on the couch to do schoolwork, somewhere a little bit more comfortable and relaxed and cozy. Here comes the dog. So I'm just gonna sit here. I just have one lecture to watch and then an assignment to just like read over and submit. So that should take me about an hour and a half total. And it's currently 8 o'clock. So I'm just gonna get to doing that. So I just wanted to take a minute to touch on the fact that I worked something around 70 hours this week, 70, and then I have a few more hours this weekend, so it'll probably top off right at about 80 hours. I kind of already said that our course load in the summer is a lot lighter, and that is the only thing that makes this possible for me. I have made my academics be part of my evening, and that is how I'm doing it. I'm working essentially 8 to 5 this week. I was needed a lot more. During the school year, I worked maybe 15 to 20 hours, and that was enough for me. I do have the bonus of being in a flexible hybrid program where our lectures are asynchronous and online, so I can just watch them whenever is convenient for me, which allows me to fit work into my schedule easier. It's not less work to be in a hybrid program, it's just it gives you more flexible time. You still have to commit the same amount of time, I would argue sometimes even more time to school, because it is a lot more independent of a way to learn. You don't have a professor in the classroom that you can just ask a question to all the time. We do have lab faculty in our in-person learning that I pester way too much during the class. I'm like, hey, they said this in lecture, does it apply to this? But a lot of times I'm also researching my own thing, so it's a little bit more work, I would say, and you have to be very self-driven, which allows me to structure my schedule to make work during the academic year possible. And then now that it's summer and our course load was lighter, I'm working a lot more just to fit with my financial goals through grad school, because it's expensive and also life is expensive. So yeah, that's how I'm working so much, but I just wanted to like pause and share that. That was a study break, so I'm gonna get back to it and then I'll get on with the rest of my evening. So when I'm done studying, I'll typically jump in the shower and start to wind down. Welcome to my teeny tiny bathroom. This house was built in the 60s, so bathrooms served a function, and that was all the space that they needed to have. And I like that. I was in the sun all day. My skin is thirsty. Which I feel like your skin probably gets hydrated enough from water, because like we didn't have lotion until like 100 years ago. Probably not even, probably less time. The real important thing is oral care. If you're not brushing your teeth, then you know those TikToks, it's like, if you're not da-da-da, then where are you at?
If you ain't at the beach, then where you at?
I'm at work.
If you're not brushing your teeth, then where are you at? So, is this the kind of content you guys came for? Yeah, me neither. I am a big list gal, so I'm gonna make my to-do list for tomorrow. I have no formal way. Sometimes I do it on my iPad. I do like having just like a piece of paper because it feels nice. And I have a big to-do list tomorrow, so I'm gonna make that list. This coffee table, it was kind of an accidental. We weren't searching for it, but it's a lift top coffee table. I'm never going back. Ever. Okay, to do. And now begins the fun part of actually winding down. So I'm gonna read a book. I think I'll do it outside, and then head to bed. If you enjoyed this, please like it, subscribe if you want to see more. Okay, good night.